Before we begin, here's a quick note. In our leadership assessment, we want to explore a real-world example of how theory meets humanity. We didn't want a traditional corporate leader. We wanted someone who leads with heart. That's why we choose Danny Meyer, a leader who turned hospitality into a philosophy of care. His approach blends servant leadership and transformational leadership, proving that kindness can drive both culture and success. So let's step into his world where leadership starts with people.
Not everyone agrees with Danny Meyer's specific approach to hospitality. Some critics argue that his core idea truly works best in upscale environments where resources are more abundant. Not every business can really afford employee-first policies when their budgets are tight. It's significantly easier to be generous when running high-end Michelin-starred restaurants with substantial revenue streams, rather than struggling local diners facing daily financial pressures and challenging economic realities. His innovative model sets a very high standard, raising the important question of just how scalable people-first leadership truly and realistically is across diverse business models and various different contexts.
Every restaurant has a menu. But behind every great one, there's a philosophy. This is a story about how kindness became a business model and how one leader changed the recipe for hospitality.
Hi everyone, I am Shilpi Samajpati. Welcome to our podcast for the Leadership in Hospitality, Events and Tourism course. For this assignment, we explore leadership through real-world stories, thoughtful analysis. Over the next 15 minutes, you will hear a mix of interview style, dialogue, theories, connection, and reflection as we unpack the leadership approach of Danny Meyer and his concept of Enlightened hospitality. Our goal is to show how a people-first philosophy shapes cultural performance and resilience in hospitality. Sit back, enjoy a little humor, and listen a practical leadership lesson you can apply in any service-driven career. Well, I have a very quick question. What makes a restaurant really amazing? Is it the food, the decor, or maybe the person behind the scene?
Come on, Sylvie. It's obviously the fries. Fries never let you down.
Maybe. But today, we are talking about someone who believes hospitality begins with people, not with plates. Meet Danny Meyer, the man who made kindness a business strategy.
And sometimes, Sylvie, kindness comes with fries.
Danny Meyer isn't just a restaurateur. He is one of the most influential leaders in modern hospitality. Born in St. Louis, Missouri, Danny opened his first restaurant, Union Square Cafe, in 1985 at the age of 27 years old. From day one, his mission was simple but radical: to build restaurants where everyone from guest to dishwasher felt respected, valued, and cared for.
And clearly it's worked, as his Union Square of Hospitality Group now include the places like the Modern and the sex sack and globally icon of quality and the warmth.
But what really sets him apart is his philosophy called Enlightened Hospitality. It's a people first approach that flips the usual orders of priorities, which is employees, guests, community, suppliers, and investors. He believes when you care for your employees first, they will naturally care for guests, and that leads to business success. That's why we choose Danny Meyer, a leader who proves that heart and profit can coexist. Danny, a lot of people say the customer is king, but you seem to disagree. Why put employees before customers?
Well, I believe happy employee create happy customer. Hospitality is emotional. You cannot serve joyfully if you are miserable at work.
So, no short-tempered waiters allowed. Got it?
Exactly, we have for attitude first, skill second. We can teach someone to carry a tray, but not to care.
Well, that's such a shift from traditional leadership. Can you give us a real example?
One time a server forgot to deliver a dessert instead of yelling. We turned it into a learning moment. Extra training for the staff, free ice cream from the guest. Everyone walk away smiling.
So, free ice cream, man. That's the kind of leadership I could work for.
Exactly, mistake is a part of growth. When you respond with empathy, you feel trust.
So, enlightened hospitality is more than just a concept. It's a daily practice.
Right, it's about to showing genuine care for staff, guests and community. If your culture is kind, your business will be too.
So, let's connect this to the theory. As Danny Meyer approach reflect servant leadership and introduced that by Robert Greenleaf in 1970. The leadership main job is to serve, not to command.
So, instead of saying, do this for me, it's more like, how can I help you succeed? Is it, Mr. Danny?
Exactly, leaders should remove the barriers, not build them. That's how people thrive.
And he also shows transformational leadership, inspiring teams to go beyond their basic performance. His staff doesn't just serve food, they create experience for the guest.
In a way, he is combined both, serving others while transforming how hospitality feels.
Leadership in actions and theories with a human face.
Of course, even great leaders face tough time. Well, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Danny's restaurant had to shut down. Hundreds of employees affected. How did you manage, Danny?
It was heartbreaking, but we lead with transparency. We committed honestly support to our people emotionally and help them to assist relief funds. We promise when we reopen together.
Danny's culture thrives on open communication. Every staff member's voice matters.
I always tell my manager, listen more than you speak. Some of the best ideas come from the floor, not from the office.
Now that's an open door policy. If Gordon Ramsay is the perfect chef, as Danny Meyer is the perfect people leader, both success and but in a totally different way.
Danny proves you don't have to shout to lead. You can motivate with empathy and still achieve excellence. Danny's idea have rippled through the global hospitality industry, from hotels to airline. Many now adopt employee-first service culture inspired by his model.
Even companies outside hospitality, like tech startups, and study his books is to learn about the cultures and the sound.
It's proof that good hospitality is just good human behavior and that never go out of style.
Well, reflecting on Danny's leadership made me realize success in hospitality isn't just about business, it's about building people.
For me, it shows empathy isn't a weakness. It is the foundation of trust and the teamwork in hospitality.
I learned that leading with kindness takes courage. It's easy to manage harder than truly serve.
His example reminds us leadership is less about power and more about purpose. Well, thank you for joining us on our journey through Danny Meyer's worlds of Enlightened hospitality.
Serve well, laugh often, and never forget the ice cream.
And don't forget to subscribe our hospitality leadership podcast, and don't forget the prize adoption.
You know, when I first read about enlightened hospitality, I thought it was just a fancy term. But after this discussion, it feels human.
And honestly, these projects remind me that kindness is scalable. You can bake it into business models.
Exactly. And maybe that's why Mayer's restaurant feels like communities, not companies.
Alright, next time we are visiting Shake Shack, let's test enlightened hospitality purely for research purposes. Course. Yeah, I'll take notes while eating fries.
Oh, Rupak, you and your fries. But honestly, that's the beauty of enlightened hospitality. It reminds us that leadership isn't stiff or serious all the time. It's about creating joy, connection, and care in every little moment, even over a plate of fries. So, wherever you are, lead with kindness and maybe treat yourself to something comforting while you are at it.
Thank you for watching our podcast video. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you joining us today and listening to our thoughts. Hope you like it and find it interesting. It is worth your time. We look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Stay tuned.